recognizes Mr. Johnson from Georgia.
Thank you. General Barr, your opening statement reads like it was written by Alex Jones or Roger Stone.
Jackass.
Do you stand by that statement?
Yes.
Now, I'm sure that we can agree on some things. We disagree on a whole lot, but I'm sure we can agree on the fact that President Trump is just a prolific tweeter. Isn't that correct?
He seems to be.
And he tweeted many times about the Roger Stone sentencing, didn't he?
I don't know how many times he tweeted about it.
Well, many times, you're aware of them because you said it hurts you from doing your job. And isn't it true that when prosecutors in the Roger Stone case filed a memo with the court recommending a sentence of 7 to 9 years in prison, a few hours later, President Trump tweeted that the sentence recommendation was, quote, a disgrace. You're aware of that?
Yes.
And General Barr, several hours after that, you filed a pleading with the court stating that the sentence recommendation would be changed and that you would be asking for a lighter sentence for Roger Stone. Isn't that correct?
No, what is correct is that, what is corrected on February 10th, Monday, I gave instructions as to what
Reclaiming my time.
Yeah, I'm answering your question.
So you gotta let him answer.
Reclaiming my time. You filed a sentencing recommendation hours after President Trump tweeted his dissatisfaction with the Stone recommendation, and you changed that recommendation.
No, the night before, that is Monday night.
I know your story, but I'm asking.
Well, I'm telling my story. That's what I'm here to do.
Tell you
Well, I do. That's why I'm here.
My question.
Well, I'm here to tell my story. And on the night before, on February 10th,
sir,
on February 10th, I directed.
Reclaiming my time, sir. Reclaiming my time, and I know you don't want to answer, but the facts are clear. Sentencing recommendation made in the morning, tweet in the afternoon, you changed the sentencing recommendation that...
The tweet was not made in the afternoon. The tweet was made at, I think, 1:30 or 2 in the morning.
Well, the tweet was made before and after. Tweeted about that relentlessly, and you've agreed to that. Now, when you filed your sentencing recommendation asking for a lower sentence...
I didn't ask for a lower sentence.
Well, you said that you were going to recommend a lower sentence. And you wasn't the sentence that was recommended by the line prosecutors according to the sentencing guideline calculations?
It was within the guidelines, but it was not within Justice Department policy, in my view.
General Barr, you're expecting the American people to believe that you did not do what Trump wanted you to do when you changed that sentencing recommendation and lowered it for Roger Stone. You think the American people don't understand that you were carrying out Trump's?
I had not discussed my sentencing recommendation with anyone at the White House or anyone outside the department.
Wanted you to do.
Prove it.
What you did.
No. Let me ask you, do you think it's fair? Do you think it is fair for a 67-year-old man to be sent to prison for 7 to 9 years?
It was in accordance with the sentencing.
No, it was not.
You just said that it was, and your line prosecutors will testify that it was also. Now, I'm going to move on from that.
The department...
During your time as Attorney General Herbert Walker Bush, you never changed the sentencing recommendation for a friend of Herbert Walker Bush, did you?
No, as I recall.
All right, that's all I'm asking. No. And over the course of your time as Trump...
Nothing was never elevated to me.
Over the course of your tenure with Trump, you've changed 2 sentencing recommendations. Not 1, but 2. Correct?
Which were they?
Yeah, Michael Flynn.
I didn't change it.
Well, you indicated that... You changed it because the original Flynn sentencing recommendation was for Flynn to serve 0 to 6 months. But under your authority, the Justice Department supplemented that recommendation with a pleading that stated the Department of Justice's agreement with Flynn's lawyers that probation would be a reasonable sentence. and that the DOJ would not be seeking prison time for Michael Flynn. Isn't that correct?
I don't think that's what it said.
Well, that's what it said, sir. You go back and read it.
I think both pleadings said that.
Reclaiming my time prior to you
The
becoming.
gentleman's time has expired.
Madam Chair, you can give a speech or you can ask questions. If you do the latter, you need to let the witness answer the questions. And that's the chair's obligation,
And I
chair's
believe-
responsibility to allow that to happen.
Mr. Buck is recognized for 5 minutes.
appearing before the